Today, I'm going to introduce to you 5 specific and practical ways to overcome feelings of insecurity, stop doubting your own abilities, and confidently welcome new opportunities in your career. This method is designed to address an extremely common psychological syndrome that even some of the most successful people often experience, known as imposter syndrome. Have you ever achieved something meaningful, received praise from your boss, or even got promoted, but deep down inside, instead of feeling proud, you felt anxious, guilty, and kept telling yourself that you were just lucky, and that you were not actually as capable as people thought? You constantly live with a vague fear that one day, everyone around you will discover that you are only a fraud who has been trying to appear smart and competent. This phenomenon happens because our brain has a tendency to remember past mistakes very deeply, while easily downplaying the skills, effort, discipline, and real hard work that we have actually put in. To break this harmful psychological trap and regain the confidence that already belongs to you, we can apply the following 5 practical solutions right away. The first way is to create an evidence notebook. Whenever you receive a compliment from a colleague, a positive review email from a client, or finish even a small project successfully, take a screenshot of it or write it down in a separate file. Every time you start doubting yourself again, open this notebook and look directly at the numbers, the facts, and the objective evidence in front of you. By doing this, you force your brain to acknowledge your real abilities instead of letting it make random negative assumptions about you. The second way is to change your definition of perfection. People who struggle with imposter syndrome often set an extremely high standard for themselves. They believe they must know everything, do everything perfectly, and never make any mistakes. But you need to understand that not knowing one answer, or making one mistake, does not mean you are weak, incapable, or unqualified. It simply means that you are a normal human being who is still in the process of learning and improving. Allow yourself to be a responsible learner instead of forcing yourself to become a perfect expert all the time. The third way is to stop comparing your behind the scenes with someone else's final movie. When you look around, you only see other people's perfect results, their shining moments, their promotions, their achievements, and the best parts they choose to show. Meanwhile, when you look at yourself, you know every single moment when you struggled, felt exhausted, made mistakes, hesitated, or had to quietly deal with pressure behind the scenes. This unfair comparison will always make you feel small, even though the truth is that everyone has their own struggles, insecurities, and difficult moments that they simply do not show to the outside world. The fourth way is to share your feelings with people you truly trust. When you keep the fear of being exposed as a fraud locked inside your own mind, that fear will only grow bigger and heavier over time. But when you courageously talk about it with a senior colleague, an older brother figure, a mentor, or someone who has more experience than you will realize one important truth. Even the most capable and successful people sometimes feel confused, uncertain, and afraid in the exact same way you do. Once you understand this, the feeling of being alone in your struggle will immediately begin to disappear. The fifth way is to focus on the value you bring instead of focusing too much on yourself. Instead of sitting there worrying, how are people judging me? Did I sound stupid when I said that? Or do they think I am not good enough? Redirect your attention back to the actual work. How can I help this project run more smoothly? How can I solve this problem for the client? How can I make this situation better with what I know right now? When you put all your energy into creating value, your ego becomes smaller, your fear becomes quieter, and your confidence naturally begins to return. Real confidence is not about knowing everything, being perfect, or never feeling afraid. Real confidence is about trusting your own ability to learn, adapt, improve, and overcome difficulties. So next time you feel like you are not good enough, don't ask yourself, when will they find out I'm a fraud? Instead, ask yourself, what value can I contribute right now? That one simple shift in focus can change everything. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and if you found these ideas helpful, please hit like and subscribe to support the channel. Now, open your file and write down your most recent achievement. I wish you success, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.